Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Warrior. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Hands of Stone.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Double jab right to the face. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Committing to the head work, you see him go there again. Halfway through this round. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Use your feet.
Back and forth exchange. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use G's, he used distance.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Ten seconds remaining in this round.
I'm not going to stand here and watch it.
Here we go. Round two is underway. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Halfway through round number 2. Good block by Hands of Stone. Able to get rid of that one. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Doubles up the jab to the head. Then a smart counterpunch by Hands of Stone. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautiful.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
A headshot blocked. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Blocks that punch. And yet another right hand lands. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
3 in a row landing by Hands of Stone. Blocks away that headshot. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Move your head.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Three punches. Cut.
Here we go with the fourth round. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Getting him into the place he wants to. That's against the ropes. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Keep that head moving.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Come on, kid. Keep moving.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Hands of Stone. Well put together combination by Hands of Stone.
Defense. More defense.
Committing up top now, he goes there again.
Don't stay in one spot.
Halfway through this round here.
Keep working the jab. Come on, side to side.
Good way to protect the midsection.
Keep your distance.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Knuckle off your pocket.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And a sharp counter punch by Hands of Stone. He's doing a really nice job here on the outside. He's staying safe. He is away from his opponent's danger zone, but yet he's able to accomplish things offensively.
Yeah, he's getting full extension on his punches is what you're basically saying, Joe. He's doing a good job of that. If he threw his punches from a little too close, he would get time. So he's making sure he's at the right place when he first gets those punches moving.
We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
The jab.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Up and down, side to side.
Blocks the headshot. Able to counter that attack. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
10 seconds to go in this round.
You need to block.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Don't need to be on the inside.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Good looking counter punch. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Landing 2 jabs by hands of stone. Halfway through round 6. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by hands of stone. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Watch the hook.
Good combination to the head. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Good return fire that time. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Nice block by hands of stone. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Good way to protect the midsection. And another jab comes in. He's bleeding from the side of his face there. Parries that punch intended for the head. Devastating blow by hands of stone. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Able to cover up that gut. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by hands of stone.
Keep your hands up.
There it is. There's that hook to the body. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Good exchange. He fires back. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Get it out.
Nice block by hands of stone. And now another left. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Back and forth exchange. A well-placed uppercut by hands of stone. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And a smart counterpunch by hands of stone.
Relax.
blocks it away. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Good looking counter punch. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Gets rid of that body shot. Able to dismiss that body shot. Paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Counter punch. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Blocks the headshot. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Good defensive skill. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Final 10 seconds. Good looking counter punch. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Well-targeted counterpunch by Hands of Stone. I like the way that jab is doubled up by Hands of Stone. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Able to dismiss that body shot. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. We got an interesting fight here. It looks like one man is seemingly in control, but the other is still live, is still game, is still capable. May need to hit that jackpot, though.
Well, he probably does need that knockout. So right now he has to adjust his game plan, his thinking a little bit. He's got to look for a spot to land one big shot. Maybe when he's pulling out.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Blocks it away. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special effects have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner. what he did early, because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Both men digging in with uppercuts. Good double jab by Hands of Stone. Blocks it away.
Chisora had to get out of the way.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Nice block by Hands of Stone. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Able to dismiss that body shot. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Fires right back at him. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Good-looking counter punch. Oh, and there he lands the right hand well. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
Your winner, Hands of Stone.
He's your winner by majority decision, Teddy.
I know there's going to be something to talk about in the barbershops around the city, around the state tomorrow, because a lot of people are going to have a different look about that decision.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.